Forge family, you are not weak, you are not behind, you are not broken. You're a man in the middle of the fight, and so am I, in my own way. We all get hit. We all doubt ourselves. We all have mornings where confidence feels like a rumor, and nights where the mind puts you on trial. But listen closely. What defines us is not the presence of fear. It is the refusal to surrender to it. Confidence is not a personality trait you're born with. It's a discipline you build. It's a skill you earn. And today, we're going to forge it together. Because this video isn't going to give you empty hype. It's going to give you a system. Stoic techniques you can use in real life, in awkward rooms, under pressure, during rejection, in conflict, in loneliness, in uncertainty. The kind of confidence that doesn't depend on applause. The kind that doesn't collapse when life says no. So here's the question. If your confidence disappears the moment circumstances change, was it ever confidence at all? Let's build the kind that doesn't move. 1. Redefine confidence as character, not emotion. Most men chase a feeling. They want to feel confident before they act. But feelings are weather. They change. They lie. They vanish at the first sign of pressure. The Stoics didn't build confidence on emotion. They built it on virtue, on character, on doing what is right, especially when it's hard. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Modern translation. Your confidence can't be based on outcomes you can't control. It has to be based on the one thing you can control every day, how you choose to respond. Here's the shift. Confidence is not "I will win." Confidence is "I will do my part, no matter what happens." You can walk into a room nervous and still be confident if you've decided, "I will speak with honesty. I will carry myself with respect. I will not betray my values to impress strangers." That's unshakable because it doesn't depend on their reaction. Practical technique. Write your confidence code. 3 lines. Simple. I control my effort. I control my integrity. I control my attitude. And every time you feel your confidence wobble, come back to that code like it's steel. Challenge for you. Today, do one uncomfortable thing without waiting to feel ready. Then say, out loud, "I act before the feeling arrives." 2. Separate what you can control from what you can't. This is the backbone of Stoicism. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us and some things are not." If you master this, you master confidence. Because what destroys confidence is trying to control what was never yours to control. Other people's approval, their mood, their opinion, the economy, the past, the outcome. You can't control whether someone respects you. You can control whether you respect yourself. You can't control whether they accept you. You can control whether you abandon yourself trying to be accepted. Here's a real-life scenario. You send a message. No reply. You post something. No engagement. You make a move. Rejection. The insecure man collapses because he ties his worth to response. The Stoic stays grounded because he ties his worth to principle. Practical technique. The control filter. Before any situation, ask, what is truly mine here? What is not mine? What is mine? My preparation, my behavior, my courage, my honesty. What is not mine? Their reaction, the timing, the result. Confidence grows when you put your energy into what is yours. Dry humor moment. Trying to control people's opinions is like trying to teach a cat to pay rent. You can spend your whole life exhausted, and the cat will still look at you like you're the problem. Challenge for you. The next time you feel anxious, write 2 lists, mine and not mine. Then take one action from the mine list immediately. 3. Train your mind for pressure with voluntary discomfort. Unshakable confidence is not built in comfort, it's built in controlled struggle. Seneca wrote, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, and ask yourself, is this what I feared?" The Stoics practiced discomfort on purpose, not because they hated pleasure, but because they refused to be enslaved by it. If you only feel confident when life is smooth, you're not confident, you're comfortable. Voluntary discomfort teaches your nervous system a brutal truth. You can handle more than you think. Cold showers, hard workouts, saying no, getting up early, doing the task you keep avoiding, speaking the truth when it's inconvenient. Every time you do something hard on purpose, you send your mind a message. I am the kind of man who does not run. Practical technique, the daily forge. Pick one discomfort practice and do it for 7 days. A. Physical discomfort. A hard workout, a cold finish, a long walk without headphones. B. Social discomfort. Start a conversation, make a call, ask for what you want. C. Mental discomfort. Sit in silence for 10 minutes and watch your thoughts without reacting. Confidence is built by proof, not by affirmations alone. Proof. Challenge for you. Choose one discomfort practice right now and commit to 7 days. Then tell yourself, I don't need comfort, I need strength. 4. Use negative visualization to kill the fear of loss. Most fear is fear of losing something. Reputation, relationship, money, status, control, certainty. The Stoics used a method called premeditatio malorum. Imagining challenges in advance, not to panic, but to prepare. Marcus Aurelius would literally rehearse adversity in his mind. Modern translation. If you never look at the worst-case scenario, your mind will ambush you with it at the worst moment. But if you face it on your terms, it loses power. Practical technique, the fear script. Ask, what am I afraid will happen? If it happens, what will I do? What will still be true about me? Example, I'm afraid I'll fail. If I fail, I'll learn, adjust, and try again. What's still true? I'm still responsible for my effort. I'm still capable. I'm still standing. This is how you stop being held hostage by the possibility of loss. And here's the deeper Stoic point. You are not your outcomes. You are your choices. Challenge for you. Write your fear script for one thing you've been avoiding. Then take one step toward it within 24 hours. 5. Stop negotiating with the ego. Commit to the process. Confidence dies when your ego needs guarantees. The ego says, only try if you can win. The ego says, only speak if you sound perfect. The ego says, only start if you can't be judged. That's not confidence. That's fragile pride. Epictetus taught that we should focus on our role, our duty, our practice, not on praise. Modern translation. Real confidence is being willing to look foolish while you grow, because growth requires failure. Skill requires repetition. Respect requires consistency. Practical technique. Process identity. Instead of saying, I'm confident, say, I'm the kind of man who practices. I'm the kind of man who improves. I'm the kind of man who returns to the work. When your identity is tied to the process, you become unshakable, because the process is always available. Challenge for you. Choose one area of life and define your process in one sentence. Then do the next rep today. 6. Build moral courage. The confidence that comes from self-respect. Here's the part most motivational videos avoid. Unshakable confidence is impossible if you secretly don't trust yourself, if you lie to yourself, if you betray your standards, if you promise and don't deliver, if you talk big and live small. Your mind keeps score. The Stoics believed virtue is the only true good. That's not abstract philosophy, that's practical psychology. When you keep your word, you start to respect yourself. When you act with integrity, you stop needing validation. When you do the right thing alone, you become powerful in public. Practical technique. The one promise rule. Make one small promise to yourself every day and keep it. Something measurable. I will train for 30 minutes. I will read 10 pages. I will not scroll for the first hour of the day. I will have the hard conversation. Confidence is built when your actions match your standards. Challenge for you. Make one promise for tomorrow and write it down. Then keep it like your identity depends on it. Because it does. If you've made it this far, you're not here for entertainment. You're here because you're building something. If this is hitting you where you live, take 2 seconds right now, like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment that says, I am forging confidence. Not for me, for you, for the brotherhood. So we know who's in the fire with us. Now let's finish strong. 7. The Stoic confidence routine for any situation. You want unshakable confidence anywhere. Use this before a meeting, a date, a confrontation, a big decision, a hard day. Step 1. Pause and breathe. Not to calm down, to take command. Step 2. Say, what is mine to control? Name it, effort, posture, words, boundaries. Step 3. Visualize adversity. Imagine something going wrong. Then imagine yourself responding with calm and strength. Step 4. Choose your virtue for the moment. Courage, discipline, patience, honesty, self-control. Step 5. Execute. No more negotiation. No more waiting for the mood. This is how you carry yourself like a man who cannot be moved. Challenge for you. Use this routine once in the next 48 hours, and afterward, tell yourself, I can handle pressure. I am trained. Recap. Let's lock this in. We built confidence on character, not emotion. We separated what is ours from what is not. We trained discomfort so pressure stops feeling like danger. We used negative visualization to kill fear at the root. We stopped negotiating with ego and committed to the process. We built self-respect through promises kept and standards honored. And we used a simple routine to bring Stoic strength into any moment. This is unshakable confidence. Not loud, not arrogant, not performative. Quiet, grounded, disciplined. The kind that doesn't need to announce itself because it's real. Now here's your final challenge. Pick one area of your life where you've been shrinking. One place where you've been waiting for permission, waiting to feel ready, waiting for the stars to align. And decide today. You will be the kind of man who acts anyway. You will be the kind of man who keeps his word. You will be the kind of man who stands firm when it's uncomfortable. If you're ready to be part of something bigger than your excuses. Join the Forged by Stoicism community. Subscribe, share this with a brother who needs it, and commit in the comments to one action you're taking this week. The forge is always open, the fire is always waiting, and you're always one decision away from becoming the man you respect. Until next time, stay forged.